Hello YouTubers, here's some trash that didn't get picked up yesterday. This is Saturday, July 8th, 2017, it's about 12:15 in the afternoon here, Eastern Time. These boxes got really soaked during the heavy rain yesterday. I'll tell more of this story anon. Well, we're back inside now and shooting with the Leica equipment, where it's somewhat less noisy. I thought about doing this on the porch, but you're going to be hearing this traffic noise on the porch too. Let's file today's story under the category of, oh, I know, I messed up. Let's file this story into the category of mundane things that happen in the Exurbs. I want to squeeze every last ounce of life out of those candles. Okay, we'll keep watch on that one. Oh! A little Cinderama there, maybe? Nope, I guess not. As I said, there's yesterday's trash. Well, it was supposed to be picked up yesterday. Well, indeed, I put it down there yesterday around 8:30. And then, anyway, yes. I got it down before the rain started. Now, we had fairly steady rain from about 9 o'clock to 2 o'clock, 2:30 in the afternoon. And when I say steady, I mean without break, and it was at times, and movie set rain, and the rest of the time it was daggone near movie set rain. We had a couple hours of a break, and then started it again for about another 3 hours. So we got a lot of rain, and those boxes got soaked. Now, they've been drying in the sun this morning. They're considerably drier than they were when I went down and checked on them around 8 o'clock, 8:30 this morning. So, a little bit of a backstory. About 10 years ago, Orange Township put out bids for trash service. Before that time, we had maybe about 5 different trash, pickup guys roaming around at different days of the week. They had different methods. They had different policies on what they'd pick up and wouldn't pick up. And Orange Township negotiated a bid. Well, in the winter it was Rumpke. And I think they kind of, Rumpke Waste Services or whatever. I guess they operate pretty much all over the country. And it doesn't matter. Anyway, that's who we have. And one of the great things about the contract was, in addition to a lower price, although not that much lower, was that they would pick up any large items you left down on the curb. You could put down big old TVs. You could even leave a refrigerator down there, a freezer, old chairs, the whole 9 yards. They'd pick it up at no extra charge, although sometimes for the really big stuff you had to arrange a time. I myself had a couple of TVs, 2 or 3 TVs over the years that I've hauled out of here and they've hauled away before I got this very nice unit. And then after the dog died, after Shackleton died in 1998, no. Yes. No. In gosh, why can't I remember that? In he lived to be 11. We got him. Oh, I'm sorry. In 2012. He died in 2012. May 21st, 2012. How could I forget that? I was shattered. I stayed awake continually for well over 72 hours. And I filled my time by copying onto DVD discs videotapes. All my old as many of my videotapes that would copy, because of all that industry standard, oh, you can't copy this sort of thing. I've still got about 20 that won't copy. Copied all my, I copied the parts of my porn that I like to save, and I threw out the videotapes. And the way I threw them out was, if you order something from Amazon or any store or whatever, it comes in a shipping box. Some of them are quite big, and I'd pack these tapes in these shipping boxes. And I'd tape them up, and I'd put them on my dolly, because some of them were too heavy to carry and too big to carry down. And I'd put them down by the edge of the road, and Rumpke would pick them up. No problem. I've got one in there that's half full that I ought to just finish filling up with stuff and take it down. I also copied all the tapes I'd made of TV shows. Like, I have almost all the season of the first and second seasons of Miami Vice, and I think a little bit of the third season they did. I did that on the very expensive Hitachi that I bought in 1982. Those are the ones, that's what I recorded them on. So that continued for a couple of weeks after I finally got some sleep, Okay, that tells you what I've been doing. So, I mean, for example, when I have a lot of, beer bottles that I can't, pack back into the cases and tape those boxes up and take down, which I've done routinely. They pick them up. I mean, they whether they're in the old case, taped shut like here, or bottles stuck in shipping boxes like here. No problem. All right, fine. Well, you get the idea. They'll pick up boxes by the curb. So I called Rumpke today and talked to, inevitably, a very pleasant young woman. And basically I explained to her what I just said now, although considerably shorter. But when she heard the phrase, I put boxes down by the road, immediately she says, oh no, we don't pick up boxes by the road. We don't pick up boxes. We don't pick up boxes. They have to be torn, they have to be flattened down and taped so that, it's like a package. Like in the flats, like flat boxes. Like you buy them like at U-Haul or something. I said, no, I said I wasn't clear, and I tried again. No, it didn't work. We don't take boxes, never have taken boxes, this, that, and the other, this, that, and the other. And so I said, yes, thank you very much. And she said, we'll come out and pick up the stuff down there today. Well, they won't be back. I know they won't be back. The last time this happened, they didn't come either. They sat down there for the week, and that's where it's going to sit. So anyway, I got thinking, back when we were up here, well, back 30 years ago, we moved up here in '82. We had a couple of different trash, actually, well, two different trash people over the time we were up here. both of which were very unreliable. One was Waste Management, very unreliable, and Rumpke, very unreliable. But Rumpke's policy was indeed as that young woman stated to me today. And it occurred to me this may be their policy for individual houses that sign on to them. Hello, I want trash service at my house I just bought. But this is a township-wide contract. And that's, you know, for 10 years it's been like this. There's been no problem. All right, you get the idea. So that was the little day brightener I had to deal with today on the phone after waiting on hold, you know, listening to options. Alrighty, well, I'm not reading in church tomorrow. A woman who goes to the 10:30 service emailed me just about 20 minutes ago and said she had to go to Texas for an emergency. She's got a family in a house down in Texas. Could I read for her tomorrow? And I thought, there's no way I'm going to read at that 10:30 service. So I begged off. I said, I'm sorry, Elsie, I just can't do it this time. And normally I would do it, but I just don't want to go to that 10:30 service because I know what's going to happen. You know, the interim rector is going to be back from his vacation, and we're going to have to hear all about the transition process, and we're going to have to hear about updates on the transition process, and be sure and fill in your forms and all this stuff. You just want to go, just be quiet, go away. And I'm going to get a dose of it at 8 o'clock, but it won't be nearly as egregious at 10:30 as it will be at 10:30. Meanwhile, I'm waiting for the day brightening text. But I'm going to try to not talk about that very much anymore. I've been warned. Alrighty, bye-bye. Not from him, but from viewers.